march into my house and drag me out. They are real.
I
Soul, as
agree.
far as I can tell, is something we invented to feel better about the fact that we're going to die.
Hey guys,
I
what's
believe
up?
there's an
I'm
afterlife,
live.
sure. But all
Just
this
popping
soul
up here
talk,
on
do you think
YouTube here, live. Gonna play
the
some
men in the
GTA.
battle of the Bulge
We got
of
O'Leary in a
freezing
space here,
American
and I tried to do a
soldiers getting run
recording.
over by tanks in a foxhole?
And it was
Do you think they're going,
encrypted.
oh, look,
So I
that
wanted to get
panzer
you
almost
all in
got my
here so you can
soul?
listen to O'Leary here for a little
They're
bit.
dealing with the realities. They don't have time
He's
to
in a
get
crypto
metaphysical
bro
and
space,
spiritual. If there's a
and
soul out
he's
there,
telling
great.
his goofy alien
Um,
stories again.
but this is
And
not
yeah, I just
the
want to
battle for it.
listen to a little
Just
bit of it
imagine if we got
before it
this
ends. And he
worked
started
up
to
in the
snap at
Revolutionary
Doomer
War.
here just a
The
minute
British are coming
ago.
to steal our
Sorry to jump
souls, says
into it
Voltaire.
here. I'm not sure
Find your
how long this
souls,
space
everyone.
is gonna go.
No, he said, get your fucking gun and get out of bed.
I
Or you're
know
gonna
it's a
wake up
recorded
British.
space, so I will be able to go
There are
over more of
battles,
it. But I wanted to get in here
all
and
of
show you guys this
all of
what's
this.
going on.
Every civilization, every species is in a battle. I don't care if it's plants or
So that's
insects or
O'Leary
mammals or
talking. More
birds.
alien goofy
They're
stuff.
eating and killing each other. They're taking
He's
what
in
the
this
other ones
space
have.
right
And
here.
that's what we're in.
We're just
These
gonna
other
let it play.
beings,
Talking his
they
galactic
don't give a
war
shit about your
shit.
soul.
Talking about his,
They
he
don't.
went over all
It's
of it.
useless on the
So
open market.
we're
They're
gonna
here for what
we're
we
gonna go
have
back
and what we
and
are,
dissect a
taking
lot of
it.
it because it's a recorded
So,
space. So it should be pretty
you
good.
know,
But
Okay, I mean, and I respect that, and I'm coming from a physical, and it's conjecture. I admit that,
that's
and I'm not even
Doomer.
trying to say, oh, the ships that
He
we
already
abducted
told him
you
he's talking
were
too much.
metaphysical or
Right before I came in,
interdimensional
he
or
was
somehow
like, "I wish you wouldn't
non-physical. I'm
talk
not
so
even
much in
implying
my
that.
yeah, well, I
space."
get
But
that.
there's
I get that. What I'm implying is
yeah,
that the aliens are real. The soul doesn't even seem real to me. Okay, if I have one
totally
today,
fair.
so I'm concerned
Totally fair.
with this battle. And every time somebody
The
woos it
battle.
up with a bunch of metaphysical bullshit and spirituality
He gets
and their
angry.
own favorite pet religion, they are hurting the human race's chances of winning
We
because
gotta
the Greys are
win.
not concerned with any of that shit. And when we turn the whole
We
conversation
gotta
into
win.
basically a Sunday school sermon, we are fucking ourselves. This is
I
the
agree
time
with
to
that,
fight.
Chris.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
No, I heavily agree with
okay.
that. I think we're at war, and I
I
also
want
agree
to
that
hear the
this
question
the
segment
momentousness of this battle
because
cannot be
that's when he
overstated.
usually
Yeah,
loses his
this is it.
So
shit.
This is
Is
it right
if
now.
somebody
Let me
uses
get
that
back
yeah,
to talking
evidence
about
word, he's gonna
my
blow it.
encounter with the mantis. It is
He's
something you should all hear,
he's
or
just
I won't
such
be
a
pushing it.
bully when it comes to this
Okay.
shit.
But first, are there any other questions in the room?
Even people that kind of
It's like a bunch of
believe him,
people.
he'll bully.
That's wonderful. Thank you all for listening.
God.
I don't know how many are sleeping or catching up on a nap, but that's okay. I see the numbers. All right.
I doubt they're sleeping.
Definitely sleeping, right?
Damn
All
it.
right.
No, not at all. Not at all. I think they're just locked in.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
go over
Let me tell you
the
this then.
recording and I'll
And
play
it'll
it
take a
back and we'll
couple of
do it.
minutes, but it won't be the longest thing.
But
So,
I
and I
caught the
really
first
think
half
it's important.
hour, the intro, and
You
it
know,
was
people say, "Oh, how do you
interesting.
know they're
I caught a
hybridizing
lot
people?"
of it,
I get that a lot. How
but
do you
it's
know they're taking the
encrypted.
planet? Well, the Greys told me.
Here he's getting
Yeah, but other than
snarky.
that, how do you know?
How do you know?
So it was 1979. I was 16 or 17.
Here we
Depending on
go.
what month in the summer it was, you know?
I believe he just makes this shit up on the go.
And as usual, the Greys are walking me
Yeah, exactly.
back from
The
whatever they were
brother's
doing to
outdone
me.
with the
They
grift.
put you under when they start doing the
And
medical shit.
my theory is
They put you under.
this
I don't know
all
what they do.
started as a
Did they play with my
comedic
genetics?
bit. He was playing this alien,
How else could I be
crazy
so
alien
handsome?
guy. It's
That's
a
right.
bit. He's
How
a
else could I be
comedy
so
writer.
damn handsome
And
and well
what I
done?
think
don't know.
happened is
I
the
don't know what they do,
lies
and they don't tell you
started
and
getting
don't ask
so
you.
big, and he
Um,
was making so much money from
and
it.
you know,
The
they sedate you, but without
they had to
sedation.
keep it going
They just use their
eventually.
mental
And he
powers.
brought his brother in, the
And
cop. He
that's
even
fine and
calls him the
dandy. But there were
UFO
2
cop
times
to
that I
add
woke up
credibility to the
during a
grift.
procedure,
And
and
what they learned,
both times my excessive pain was so
O'Leary
intense
learned is
that my
the
body overrode
ufology grift is more
hypnotist horseshit they were
profitable
doing to me.
than his
This
comedic
hurts.
career. And
And
it
one
just
time,
kind of
I
fishtailed
was
into
11 or
this.
12. I woke up, and they were taking sperm from me.
It's, dude, wild shit.
And
I'm
it was so
amazed more people don't
horrendously
push
painful.
back.
I woke up
Because even for
and I looked down,
experiencers, it's above and
and they were
beyond.
pulling this device off my scrotum and
Oh my
penis.
god.
It looked a little like a protective cup in Little League or baseball, shaped like that. Fit right over your human junk, I think is the technical term.
A lot of people, I've
But as they pulled
noticed,
it off,
skeptics,
I
they
saw
will
that the
focus
inside
on
of it
one grifter. Charlie
was
Weiser
about
focuses on Anjali. I think I'm going to start focusing on O'Leary. And
150
I want to save some of it. But his
needles,
intro, he talks about
like
some
2-inch long
specific
needles
things that he allegedly
that
did,
went deep,
like making
deep
phone
into my
calls to
flesh.
police departments and shit,
To,
that I can actually go and
and there was
look
a
up
tube
on
at the
and
end
see
of
if
it,
it
a
ever
metal
happened.
tube.
And
It was sucking the
I think he
sperm
gave enough in this
out of my
video
balls
that I could
directly.
probably
But
fully
you know what?
debunk him.
Just
Oh,
send
he
a
hates
cute,
me, bro.
I don't know, 25-year-old
I think he's
female
one of the
abductee
worst. I really
with
do.
an attractive southern accent.
Because
You just hold on there,
he's
Chris. You're
part
gonna
of the
get the stuff out of you.
transition
You know,
on
fine.
UFO
You can bring
Twitter
me back
where it went
schedule
from
me
a
for every other night.
science to this. Just listening to these goofy stories. There's no evidence. You don't have to bring any kind of proof. The crazier the story, the better. What just happened here? That's still going. I don't know why I lost sound. Give me 1 second, y'all. Probably gotta pull up the... Yeah, let me try to get back up going here. They might have heard what I'm doing. Here it is.
But then 4 years later, 5 years later, 16,
What up,
17,
Whoopty?
so they're walking me back
We're
from
listening
wherever
some
the
O'Leary
medical
here.
parts of the abduction were. And we're walking, and I'm,
When he tells these
I'm
stories,
sedated, but I'm walking.
he takes these
And
pauses.
we're walking and walking.
He's
and,
figured them out as he goes. I think he
we're getting
makes these
further
up
away
as
from
he
the busy
goes.
part of the ship or the space platform, whatever.
That's
it
why
is.
he does the we're
And
walking,
he's
we're
very busy.
walking,
There
we're
were,
walking.
crews
He's
working
thinking
on
the next stages of
things
the
in the
story.
hallway. There were abductees being led this way and that way. A lot of voices in your head, right?
It's always cliche.
But we keep going to a more
Oh, dude,
desolate part of
he
the
just bit
ship,
into
and
Doomer a second
suddenly
ago.
you can't hear voices anymore at all. And it's just the three of us, and they are very subtly lowering my sedation.
He's
and
writing
making me
these
more
scripts in his
alert
fucking head,
and
dude,
awake.
as he goes along. It's
Now, they'll
just,
never
it's
make
so
you all the way
ridiculous.
awake because, your reaction is violence or hysterics, you're no use to anybody, even yourself.
Oh, for sure.
What am I going to run for the airlock?
Everyone else is
You
lying except
never
for
know.
this one
So they still keep
comedian.
you a little bit sedated, but I can tell.
This
I'm
one
more awake
failed
because I'm
comedian.
noticing
He's the
things.
one that's true.
You see, the aliens, they don't like you making mental notes. They don't like you looking at them.
This
and
all started
memorizing
as a
them.
bit.
They don't like you noticing anything. And if you're making a mental note like, that looks like it might
I
be
bet
a weapon.
Pre-99, he said
They hear your
he
thoughts.
started it in
So
1996.
they need to
I
dope
bet
you down
pre-1996 you
They
can
don't want you
find
getting home with a
comedic
list of
bits where he's
observations
pretending and
that
LARPing
could
like
run
an alien
contrary
person.
to
And
their,
slowly it just
plans.
turned into a real experiencer story.
But they are raising me up.
Oh,
I'm more
yeah.
awake.
No
The
one
hallway
else
got
is
very
being
curved,
honest except for
very
him,
narrow,
bro.
Maybe only 4
That's why
feet
he's
across and very
he's just
poorly
one of the
lit. The
worst.
top half of the rooms and hallway is
And these
dark.
stories,
The only
like,
lighting
he's
is
got
along
hundreds
the
of people
walkway
here on the edge of their seat.
where the
He's just
floor
making this
meets the
shit
walls.
up, bro. I could do
And they walk
this.
me,
Like,
and I'm
it takes
noticing
zero
everything, right?
skill. The only
And we get to a spot
qualification is a lack of integrity.
where there's
That's the
equipment
qualification for this
and
type
there's
of
another
shit.
hallway
Is you don't have
that's
to give a fuck
perpendicular that
about
curves off,
integrity, and you're willing
and
to
there's no
just
people,
lie for profit,
and then he
attention,
stopped.
fame. He loves the podcast appearances.
And the
That seems to
Grays
be a lot of
said,
his drive, is notoriety and attention.
well, you know, we've got a few minutes
Especially
before
from a
we have to
comedian,
get you
right? He
back,
seemed to always be looking
which
for the spotlight.
I know is a lie. That's not how they run things. They time everything. Your arrival, your departure, all of it. But the one Gray says to me, and when there's two Grays, one of them speaks.
Yeah, they're
The other one
dumbass
nods.
stories.
Because he's speaking for both of them. But,
They're
you know, they
cliche,
don't need
is what they
two
are. They're
telepathic
very
voices.
cliche.
And the one says to me, yeah, we've got a few minutes before we have to get back. We were wondering, would you be willing to do us a favor? And that's how they talk, by the way. Aliens do not talk like the Daleks or the Borg.
That's how they talk.
Aliens are smart.
Listen to me,
They're in your
O'Leary.
mind.
I'm the only one who
They
can
read
tell
your
you how
mind
aliens talk.
instantly. They know everything about you. They know how people talk.
And it's
to
not like there's
So when they
different
talk
kinds
to
of
you,
aliens. They
they
all talk
use
the same.
the
Think how
language
absurd
you
that
understand.
alone
They use the
is.
vocabulary you understand.
If there's one species
They
of
use the
aliens, there's probably
vernacular,
aliens
the,
everywhere. And I'm sure they
syntax,
have
the
different
accent,
methods
all
of
of it.
communication. But
They
he
use
says
phrases, they
aliens are
use
just
contractions.
aliens.
They're masters of communication. And that's how he asked me. It was like he was a friend asking me to help him move to a new apartment. Like, we were wondering, would you do us a favor? You know, real sliding it in there. And I'm largely awake. I'd say I'm 75% awake. And I said, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What do you need, boys? You know, because they like it when you're cooperative, so they make sure you won't.
Yeah, they like it. They don't want to have to
But they
smack
went
you
through the
around or
pretense of
anything.
asking me. I said, yeah, well, what do you need? What can I do? They said, would you be willing to meet somebody?
What the fuck is this guy
And I
talking
thought,
about?
wow, this is unusual. This is not your typical.
This is ufology.
Let's needle up your dick for a while.
Right.
This was
Needle
different.
up your dick.
And
What the fuck?
They lower your
dude?
sedation when they want your active.
When Lou
participation.
Elizondo says
they want
ufology
you,
needs to die, this is what
to
he's
be able
talking
to follow
about.
instructions,
Just keep
be
that in
coherent,
mind.
Right? They said to me, well, I said, would you be willing to meet someone? I said, sure. Who? Nobody wants to meet me on Earth. Yeah, I'll meet whoever you want to bring out. Somebody wants to meet me? Yeah, great. And I said, who is it? Who wants to meet me? And they said,
Jesus.
well. And they
It's
always say,
Jesus.
well.
Oh,
when
they
they're about to
always
lay
say
something on
well.
You know?
They have
well.
a word for well.
He's one that we made from you.
He accidentally said well, and then he thought, well, that's
And then
crazy. Aliens
his
would never
attitude.
say that. So he had to give an
They
explanation.
liked
Well, they say well because
this
of this.
boy. I don't know if I'd call it love, but it was the closest thing I've ever heard of on a tall gray. They
Cool.
liked this kid.
Oh.
He says, well, he's one we made from you.
Oh.
And then with a good attitude that he said, and he's great. You know, we really like this one.
He's
He's
his mini
smart.
O'Leary.
He's funny. I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds like me. He's funny. He
So
always
bad,
lifts
dude.
everybody up in his work group. And he never tears anybody down. He
He's
makes
lovely.
the work fun for everybody. And we
So what? He
try
just
to
runs
reward
around
him.
like a little like kitty,
And every
kitty
time
or
we
something,
ask,
like a
what
pet.
can we give you? He always asks for the same thing. He says he wants to meet his Earth dad.
Oh, give him
And
a
that's-
hug
I
at
swear to God, if
least,
I was
you
making
jerk.
this up, I'd pick something more dignified, like his planetary, parental unit.
That's ridiculous.
But that's what they said. He wants to meet his Earth dad. To me, it sounds like a failed science fiction sitcom, or like
Yeah,
You know, some
it
hippie
does.
organic coffee.
You are right.
Tired
It
of the
sounds
caffeine
like some
jitters? Try a
ridiculousness.
new Earth Dad.
To
It's
me,
got
it
all the,
sounds like a
you know,
guy who's desperate for
well,
attention
that's what they said,
going
man.
wild on the internet. That's what it
And they
sounds
said
like
we
to me.
told him no, that we don't do that. But every time we ask how we can reward him, he is very
He
stubborn.
just wants to
and
meet Earth
willful, and
O'Leary.
He says he wants to meet his Earth Dad.
Oh.
And we told him no again and again until we
He
told
tells
him
these stories
this
that try
time,
to pull
yes.
on your heartstrings.
We said we would
It's
ask
funny
you,
he puts
and
comedic
if you were willing
writer
to, we
in
would
his
let him
bio.
meet you.
Like he's a writer. He
So I
puts
said,
a lot
yeah,
of thought
sure.
into it.
Bring him out.
He's
Where is he?
talented.
Let's go. You know, it still sedated him in a weird mood.
He should be a writer.
But they go,
Is
wait a
what
minute,
this guy should be
before we bring
doing.
him out. And there's a lot of information
Instead
in
of
here.
ripping
Sounds like
off
some
gullible
random
people on the internet.
conversation. But I remember the dialogue. I remember how I felt, what I was thinking at the time, what they said, what I said, and what happened. I have this memory clear.
Yeah, I'm
And they
sure
said, well,
you
wait
do.
a minute. Before we bring him out,
Oh, he's gonna get to meet
You-
him. Oh,
you're
this
going to
was a
think
good
he looks
timing.
very strange. He's not going
I
to
can
look
make a
like
funny button graphic for
you.
this.
You are going to think he looks weird. But you and strange. Those were the two words they
Yeah,
used.
he's saying he has a star
But if you
child.
think that,
He's about
he
to
will
meet
know.
him.
He is like us. He hears your thoughts. And if you think
Oh,
that he looks strange,
he's gonna be a spooky looking
he will hear
motherfucker.
you and he will be
So don't
devastated.
think you're a scary looking
He has
bastard.
looked
You gotta be
forward to
nice.
meeting you all this time. So
That'd be tough
So it's
to try to
important
control your thoughts.
before we bring him out, that you
Like,
don't think
don't
he
look
looks
at
weird.
his weird face.
And they said, now we, and he points to his partner,
Don't stare at
we're
his
going to be
don't
in
stare
there
at his
with
fourth
you.
eye.
And I thought he meant, in the room with me. But he meant in my mind. We are going to be in there with you,
Dude, this is so
helping
stupid.
you.
This is what I mean
to
when I
not
say
think
he
he
goes
looks
above and
strange.
beyond. I don't know. This guy
But we
would
can't do it
annoy
alone.
like Anjali.
You are going to have
Like,
to
he's too much for
not
Anjali.
think that.
And they don't seem to. Nobody knows what to do with this guy.
Because we like
His
this
bullshit
kid.
is so above and beyond. It's like,
And
where do you even begin?
Don't screw this up.
I can tackle
telling
this
me.
problem.
They
This
don't
is
give
a
fuck
problem
about
for
me. They're
TJ
not doing
Felony.
this for the bridge between humanity and hybridization. No, they're doing this because they really like this kid. They care about him. They're impressed by him. He has qualities that
This is
surprise them.
ridiculous, bro.
Um,
The most ridiculous
and
part
they
about it
don't want
is all those
me,
adults in there
the
listening.
hairy-knuckled fucking earth monkey to
Earth
screw
monkey.
this up for this kid.
Oh, I think it does a thing every once in a while where I gotta go back in. Either that or my kitty did that. Just a second.
Particular that formed a T intersection down
We're
that
good.
corridor, poorly lit, unlit. There comes
Yeah, and Jolly has
the
some
boy.
wild stories about going in and meeting Lavi and all
and
that
he's being
shit.
brought out by
But
a
it
female
isn't
friend.
this elaborate. It's just real like
And,
bam, bam, bam. This
I
happened, this
remember
happened,
thinking,
this
wow,
happened.
I've
This
never
guy
met
writing
a
whole
female
novels
friend.
and
I
shit,
didn't know
man.
if there was such a thing, but she was definitely a female. And I'm not saying she had,
Oh,
outrageous
he's
boobs or
implying
anything
that
like
he might have encountered the alien
She
that
didn't
he
look
got
much
to
different
bang.
than the other Grays, but you could clearly hear how
He's implying that he might have found the one that he
how
banged.
feminine she was. How female. She was, Sean saw a female Gray once too when they took him to secret school. She was
Ooh.
the teacher.
Ooh,
And it's kind of funny. This was either a nurse or
a hot
teacher.
teacher
And
alien.
Sean saw a teacher. It seems like They might. It indicates they might have rigid roles for
So ridiculous, dude.
females, but here they come.
I'm glad I
Second
got
boy.
this when I did.
And I see the boy. I am.
It's actually
I'm
be
4
one of my
feet away
first
from
live
him.
ones I've done.
He's right in front of me. And I thought he looked adorable.
Oh,
I do. I don't know.
where
if
are all the
raising me
hearts
makes me
in the
feel that.
chat? I don't want to
He
fuck with
was
it because I don't want to
cute.
mess with it. I bet hearts
He
went
was
nuts
handsome.
all over the
He was a
fucking
boy.
space.
He wasn't a monster. He was
He
a
was
boy.
gorgeous, guys.
And his skin was flesh colored.
Oh,
And he had my mother's
oh.
nose and mouth and chin. And he had my rosy cheeks.
Why'd the aliens tell him he was gonna be hideous
And
then?
his hair. He had straggly hair. It was like he was balding. Except he had one forelock of hair that was the same
Like a devil lock.
color as mine.
That'd be rad. If they all had devil locks, like the
And
Misfits.
his eyes, okay? They had eyelashes. Yes, they had big black pupils, but around the pupils was a brownish green ring of iris. The iris of brown and green,
It's great.
just like my eyes.
This is good
And
content.
you could see in the corners of his eyes that he had whites to his eyes.
These fuckers are
He was more
encrypting their
human than he was
spaces so
alien.
you can't grab them. But he
And he had a
recorded
big
it,
round
so
head.
either way, you
He
would
had
have been able
short
to go
little
back
legs
and listen.
short arms. And my first reaction was that he looked kind of like Charlie Brown.
Oh,
And I don't mean it as
what
an
a
insult. He
cutie!
had the forelock of hair,
Did you run up and hug
straggly
him?
hair on the rest of his head, and oversized.
The
head,
aliens are like, no, 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 don't
short little
touch.
legs. And there he was. And this is something you need to know about telepathy. It's more than just words in your head. When the Greys are having an emotional reaction, and they have
All the
plenty of
Greys
emotions,
were,
just not a lot of the good ones.
their hearts were melding.
When they are angry or surprised or something like that, you don't just hear the words in their head. You hear a wave of emotion hit you in the chest.
He
like you're
would.
standing in front of
He'd have a
bass
big
amp
weird head.
at a huge music festival.
He said if Charlie
It
Brown
hits
was
you, you
real,
feel the
he'd be weird as
vibrations in
fuck
your
looking.
sternum.
I need to get one of those.
And
I need to
I could
set it
feel
up
that
so
this
when people
kid,
message, I can
he's
put it
looking
up.
up at me.
That'll be
I
next
don't have
video,
kids.
next project.
And largely because of this. I know that if I had kids, I would be signing them up for a lifetime of
Alien travels? Oh, fuck. I wonder why it does that. It must be some kind of mechanism. I have to keep leaving and coming back. All I'm doing is a window capture.
kid from the Greys.
These
And what I
wankers,
got from him, I hate to say it,
they
he
had
was beaming, like love
a safety mechanism on theirs.
at me. And
There, I'll leave
it's
it up
more
like that.
powerful than
Where you couldn't grab it. It
human love.
encrypts the
I've had
sound.
women love me,
It was playing a overlay in the
but
back.
you never felt it physically. So, but he was also
Yeah, I was
beaming
scrambling to get live.
fear and nervousness, because I know they talk down about us.
Oh man.
You know,
Why?
oh, we don't. They're savages.
We're giving them
they're
all kinds
violent.
of cool looking
We
Charlie
don't
Brown
let
babies
you
and shit,
guys
man. Why would they not like
meet with
us?
them. But he was there. He was a brave boy, and he wanted to know me. So there I am. I'm staring at the kid.
Inspirational.
And mind you, this was sprung on me 2 minutes ago, right? This is like a Maury Povich full season in one.
Wow.
You are the father of Xnon
I can see the
417B1
screen now,
Alpha.
so I can see people
So
emoting.
there I am, face to face with a kid, and I'm still sedated, you know.
There I am, right there in
And
the corner.
one of the tall gray hammers goes,
Right there.
"Come on, talk to him. Say something. Talk to him." What the fuck am I supposed to talk to him about?
Tell him you
You know,
love him,
how's
you
the surfing on
jerk.
Saturn's rings
It's
today?
your alien
I
baby.
don't know what to say to the fucking kid. You just sprung it on me, right? That's a real ambush. You know what I mean? 2 minutes. Go ahead, talk to your hybrid alien son and make it good. Well,
Make it good.
what I did was I didn't know what to say. I'm doped up.
Doped
So, and I regret this. I small talked him. I'm like, "Hey,
up.
so good to meet you. I hear you're really doing great, and they all
Everyone
like
loves
you
you.
in your school or your office or whatever you're in. Yeah, I think that's just great. Good for you." And the kid ignored me. God bless him. He had the wherewithal to just
Dude.
know that was empty blather. And what he did was he looked at me and he pointed to my chest with his little, Charles Schultz peanut hand, pointing it with his index finger. And he said,
Did they have like 3
"Who
fingers?
are they? Are they important to us? Are they family to us?" And I looked down. He's pointing at my
Hey, he's a
t-shirt.
comedian. He's got
And
a
there
lot
were
of practice
4
at it.
faces in black and white on my t-shirt.
That's how it was so easy for him to get over
they
on
were the
UFO Twitter.
Beatles, like 1968, standing in profile as the wind blowing their
I remember when he first showed up, bro. I
Their
was
hair,
in the spaces when
know,
he first hit
and
the
their
scene and started
crazy
spitting this shit,
clothes.
and everyone was asking him if he was a LARPing
And I said,
comedian, and he
"Oh,
would blow up. But
those are
eventually,
the
everyone just started
Beatles."
buying it.
I mean, they are important to me, but they're not family.
He never showed
I
any
don't
kind
know
of
them,
proof either. Pictures,
but
nothing.
I love them.
Usually
They're
abductees have
musicians.
pictures of
And
scoop
he's looking
marks
at
and
me
weird
like
things.
he's
I've
not
never
quite
seen any
getting
of
it,
that from him.
and his brows kind of furrowing up. He didn't even come back with a question. So now I went from small talk to this innocent soul. He wanted to.
He
He
wanted you
wanted to
to
meet me
rescue
the
him,
same way he's
bro.
asking about the people on the shirt. I think he wanted
Grab him and
to be
run.
human,
What's wrong with you?
or to know what love is
It's your
by a
boy.
human family. That's why he held out and insisted on meeting me. Maybe he was smart enough to know that life they were leading for him was bullshit,
What
and
he's
that
building towards is a
we
book.
offered more.
He even mentions writing books and
And so I
shit.
wanted to make a connection with him.
Nobody wants
I
to
felt
work,
bad to
dude.
let him know,
Working
no, they're not
sucks.
family. And he was confused. And I said, "Well, what kind of music do you like?" And, I'm doped up. I'm 17. I
One
don't know
thing I'll
much.
say, when I dump on this
And he was
guy,
just confused. His
the
brow was
UFO
wrinkling a
Twitter
little bit.
community
I was
seems to
getting
like it.
confusion.
So
And so
most people
I go
don't
wider.
believe his
do you like
bullshit.
movies?
You can tell when
Do
I
you
put
like
my
comic
button
books?
graphic up, a bunch of the girls
And,
were
which at
liking it and
16 are about the
stuff.
only 3
Like
things I really was up on: movies,
they
comic
seem
books,
to
and
react,
rock and roll.
but nobody has the nuts to say
But
anything.
he was getting confused. And what happened was I could sense my 2 grays and his female gray. They stepped in closer. They were getting ready to separate us because it wasn't good for the boy. I was confusing him.
Yeah, you're
And I
not
knew I
allowed to
had this
ask
one
questions,
last
and
shot
he's
to confuse the
established.
kid. And I said,
I want to hear this.
I'm going as broad as I possibly can. What do you like to do in your spare time? What do you do for fun? And as soon as I said that, That was it. They said, "Okay,
Oh my
this is
god.
over. All right, wasn't that great? You got to
But
meet him.
he's
Yeah, you
established
come over here. You
with
take
his
him away. And,
behavior
that's great.
that you're
Well,
not
no, that's
allowed to
not great.
ask questions or push back.
They
I
broke it
did
up.
the other video. I'll put a
And I
clip
could
up
hear
when
his
I do
boy
the
was being
edit.
led away.
I'll show,
You could hear
so
his
you can go
thoughts
watch
and
it. What happens when
nurse's
you ask
thoughts.
any questions or push back?
And
And
he
the
was
reason he
saying,
did that is so he can kind of have full
what were those
run in these
things
spaces. Because, dude, he
that
bites
he
your
was
head off
talking
if you
about?
ask a question.
What
And
did
if
he
you're
mean?
non-confrontational, you're just going to avoid
And
the
the female
situation.
Gray said to him, "Oh, they don't even know what they mean. They're
This
like
is so
animals.
stupid, dude.
They don't know what they're talking about. See, that's why we didn't want you to meet him. But you met him. Isn't that great?" And they disappear.
Oh,
That
he
leaves
just
me and
vanished.
my two
Then,
Grays.
Um,
And they are
something
fucking
I want to
furious
say
at me.
is I have met
They
people
are livid. They
on
have this
UFO
thing when they're
Twitter
really angry. They
that
kind
claim
of
to be
bob their heads up and
abduction
down,
survivors,
like they're getting ready
experiencers
to
that I
bite
do
your head
think
off.
something is happening
And
to them.
they're like,
This guy isn't one of
mhm.
them. But I'm not one of those
So
people that just
I
thinks
really don't know what went
everybody's
wrong.
making up
I didn't
lies.
know
I've
what to
met some
say.
people that do have
And I don't know
credible
what to say now
stories.
because they are
They have
fucking
photos
furious.
of marks and things
And I
that show
said,
up at night, and something is apparently
"Well,
happening to these people.
that went
They do
pretty good,
exist.
right?"
It's just not this guy.
And they went off. This is the only time I ever encountered it, but they used sarcasm on me.
Oh shit.
I said, "Well, that went pretty well, right?"
Aliens
And
using
the one Gray said,
sarcasm.
"Yeah, great job. Great job." And I'm no stranger to sarcasm. He was furious. And that was it. I never got to see him again. Never. And I always,
I think
until I
this
started
is
writing the book,
also
I
a
used to beat
defense
myself up
mechanism to
that I
avoid the
did something
question
wrong.
session. He'll let like
Like maybe I
one
should
or
have
two
said,
people ask
"Oh,
a
the
question,
honor
and
of
he'll go
serving the
off on a
Galactic Gray
tangent into
Empire.
another
Wonderful job,
story.
kid."
And like that was like
But
half
I've
an
come
hour
to
long
realize
story,
that I
and
wasn't
he
the one that
fills the
fucked up,
space with that.
and that I told that kid
What up, Rotary?
exactly what every child needs to hear. That he has
O'Leary
the
just met
right
his star baby. You missed it.
to have spare time, to pursue his own interests, to have his own likes,
Yeah, that
and
little
above
star
all else,
baby
the right
should
to
be
have
able to
fun.
like
What do you do
skateboard
for
like any
fun?
other star baby.
These are concepts they don't want
Play
those
Little
hybrids to
League.
have. And I think I told that kid exactly what he needed to hear. That
You do?
you should have fun.
You think you
should find
did a
things
good
you like.
job in that interaction with the star baby?
And I don't regret it anymore. And I don't, for decades.
I bet the aliens were testing
I
him to see if he
hated
would try to
myself.
grab the star baby
This
and
was my
run.
opportunity.
And they probably looked
And
on
it's
him
the only
as a
opportunity in
coward
my
after
entire
that.
goddamn life.
Like, this guy ain't even
I
trying to
felt like
save
I
his own
blew it.
star baby. He's
But
just
I don't
leaving
think
it
I
up
did.
here with us scary aliens.
I think I told him what he needed to hear. That there's more than what they allow him. And I wonder sometimes if I got him in trouble,
He's so good at talking,
if
though.
they killed him,
They killed
if he's
him.
still alive. This was 79.
I really hope they didn't kill the star
You know,
baby.
I'll be honest. A week doesn't go by. It doesn't matter if I'm driving.
After
or
someone puts on a display
I think
like
about it.
this, it's a lot harder to get up there and challenge them. Be like, so
And
you got any evidence of any of this? Because, like,
I
he
wish I could
ties
have.
in. Look, the host is doing the crying emoji.
I wish I could have gotten him the fuck out of there.
He ties in,
I wish I
like,
could have brought him home.
pulling on your heartstrings. He does it a lot with
To
his
meet my
mom,
mom
talking
and
about his
dad and
mom, how the
people.
stuff she went through. Something I want to find
I
out.
do. I
He
daydream
said he
about it. I
started
fantasize
going
about it.
public about the alien stuff in
It's a useless waste
1996.
of my time.
I would guess that's when it was just him and his
But
brother,
that's
because he mentions he lost his parents.
where
Because
my
he
heart
wouldn't go public about all this
and
crazy
my
alien
head
stuff
are.
that was happening to mom while mom's still around because
it's
people would
not
be asking her like,
fair
"Hey, I saw your
that
son talking
these
on about you guys getting
monster
stolen by
telepath
aliens and stuff."
fuckers
So I would
can
assume
make children from me
around
and just
96, it was
own
probably
them
just him and his brother.
and do whatever they want with
It
them.
started as a comedic bit,
Raise them to be
in my opinion,
anything
and
they want.
it caught on,
without,
and then he just turned
where's
into the
my
LARP.
fucking custodial rights? Where's my parental rights to determine what's best for
I
this
can
kid?
imagine a guy doing
They
this
don't give 'em
on
to me.
stage at a stand-up
They
show,
own him,
and
just like
people
they own
laughing
me
like, "Is this guy serious?"
and the rest of us. And if I could, I would kill every one of those Greys.
Get him,
All
Chris.
short. I would kill them. And I would find my son.
It's all
And I
stories.
would
That's all ufology is now.
take him to Earth
And that's what he
to
learned,
meet
is that there's
the
more
family that's still
money,
left.
it's easier in ufology
It's
than
my
being a struggling comedian.
it's my dream. And it'll never happen, but I don't think they could give me many more reasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
To hate
deep
them
dive it. I'm
than I
gonna
already
start
have.
making this a regular thing.
But
Chris
I
O'Leary is
don't
my
even
new
know if he had a
project.
name.
Like Charlie Weiser has
But he was
Anjali.
my son, and they don't have the right. So
He
I don't
gives
want to
you a
go on
lot
too
of
long.
content.
How long have we been at it? A couple of hours. 2.5 hours. Mav, you're the best.
He was
We can
saying he
wrap
was
this up. If
done.
there's any other questions,
Look, he's trying to get out of there
let me
without
know.
questions.
Well, I have a quick question for you.
Here we
And
go.
by the way, thank you for
This
sharing
is
that. I've
usually
heard
when
the
it goes
story before,
bad. If
but
anybody
it never
asks
gets
any
old.
pushback,
The one about your son. My question is,
that's Doomer.
have you ever had the suspicion or the feeling that um, that maybe relationships have been manipulated? Like, you know, like a woman who's been in love with you. Have you ever had the suspicion that the Greys hijacked that consciousness and made them fall in love with you, or in the opposite, ruined like a business deal or something like that?
Well, you know what, Doom? That's a good question, and I firmly believe that when they
I'm a gray.
when they abducted my
That's why I
girlfriend
always wear gray
that
sweaters.
night in 2010, they were
Rotor.
like a mother who doesn't like who you're dating. They wanted to fuck my relationship up. They did not want me having kids with a woman. That they thought they owned that part of me. Yeah, I do believe they intentionally sabotaged that relationship 100%.
Well, yeah, because most
I do.
women
Why
are
would
going
it
to be a
matter
little
to
put
them?
off by all the crazy
But
alien
the facts
stuff.
of it is,
Especially when it
they
goes to
took me
this
my whole
level.
life, and when I'm getting in deep with a wonderful woman
So anyone could say that.
I wanted a future with, they abduct her to scare her.
Can we talk to
Right
any of
the
these
fuck away from
women?
me.
How many are there?
I mean, we got back together, but it was
Like,
never
why
the
isn't
same,
Doomer
and this
asking
thing
that
was
right
hanging
now? Well,
over
where
our
are these
heads,
women? Are they on
and
Twitter?
you just couldn't close the
Do
door
they
on
not
it.
exist anymore? Like, can we
So in
ask them
that
about
case,
it?
yeah, I do think so. That they
Chris, that
felt
was
proprietary over me.
I'm in this
Like they have the
space.
right
Should I go up
to
and try to
determine,
ask a question?
who I go with and what I do with them. And as I say, they've given me more reasons to
Well,
hate
can
them
you name any of the
than
girls that got
I could
abducted?
count.
You said girls plural.
yeah. That was for me. That was my most important question I
That
had
would
for you. And thank
prove
you
to
for
me
answering
that
it.
abduction was real. If
That
all these
tracks with the
girls got
research
abducted
I've
just
done,
for
that
getting with
the
O'Leary.
phenomenon is interventional in any areas that are Achilles heels. So
No.
money, relationships,
I don't like blowing up
money meaning
spaces.
livelihood, intimate relationships, family, so important relationships, and
It's
health, psychology, any
it's
areas
almost
that
like
are
farting in
really,
church.
Achilles heels or weak points are really central
It's
to
just
people's
awkward.
well-being. And my experience has been they will absolutely sabotage in any of those 3 or 4 areas
Well,
if it upsets their plans.
I don't think they want me to be happy.
Oh,
I think they
that
want me
sucks.
alone,
Oh,
and lonely,
Look, Doomer with the tear thing.
and maybe they could send some pain my way that would
Oh, everybody tearing.
distract me from all of this.
This is all
I really
strategy.
do.
Chris
You think
O'Leary is
after
probably one of the most
all they
talented
took from me,
grifters that ufology
they would
has
just
right
leave
now
me
on
alone
UFO Twitter for
to
sure. And
to
Jolly's
prosper.
pretty good.
And I've had prosperity. I'm a very talented man.
This guy mastered his speaking
I've
skills
worked
as a
professionally. I'm respected
comedian,
in
even
3
though he
different
was. I
fields,
can't
you know?
find anything
Comedy and
on
comedy
him
writing.
as
I've worked with the greats.
in comedy.
And
He always talks about working with big
my art.
names.
As a fine art painter, I'm in collections, public and private, on 4 continents. I've done work for the New York City Ballet.
So
And what I'm
brave.
most proud of is Jerry Garcia.
Rotary,
hired
get up
me as
in
an
there,
artist
bro.
for
Yeah,
Dead
it's live,
Comics
Rotary.
in 1993. And I've worked for the Dead
Rotary.
ever since.
Ask
Grateful Dead
him about the
Productions.
girls.
So I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, and Jolly can take a
I
grift
work for the Jerry
and
Garcia
recycle
Foundation,
it.
and
That's how you know you're a good grifter. Is if you can recycle a grift. What the hell just happened? Yeah, I must have done that thing again. If you can recycle a grift, you're special. Oh, I don't want to miss Rotary. Another thing that's a little strange
My experience has been
is
the
they're
harder you
in.
push on disclosure, the more they'll ruin your life.
Yep. Well, fuck them. I've met someone who's pushing just as hard as I am.
They're
You hope I
in
find a woman.
this is a
She's in this
crypto
room
bro
right now,
space.
and she's gonna be
All
so
these
pissed that I said that. Oh,
guys
man.
with the what
Too
do you
bad.
call them?
Too bad.
I don't know
Um,
anything about that shit.
No,
The
but
matching PFPs, they're all
anyway,
like
I'm gonna
crypto
drop it
crew.
before I really get myself in trouble. But
Look at these.
Is it
wankers
Goose?
in here.
Is it
I
Goose?
don't know who Goose is.
You got Justice,
So I'll take that as
Morpho.
a yes, Chris.
They're eating it
Thank you for
up,
being so
bro.
It is
open
not
and
Goose.
willing.
Gotta be Goose.
It's definitely Goose. Thank
Isn't
you
that a
for
character
being
from
willing.
like Top Gun?
Dude, this is interesting. Look through here.
You know,
Don't even get me going.
Barely
I
any
was
of
mad,
the
and
main
he was Goose.
UFO Twitter
I co-host
names
him
are
for
in
his
here,
space, and he never
and it's
even watched
because
the movie.
everyone's heard
I
all
was
this
so
shit
Yeah,
over
man.
and over again, and nobody
I get
really
that.
buys it. So you only
isn't
have
there
like
a whole Quentin
Morpho,
Tarantino bit in a movie
Just
where
as
Quentin
me.
Tarantino's explaining that the relationship between
Oh,
Mav and
it's
Goose
because it's
is a
this
struggle
crypto guy.
against
Here, look, bro.
homosexuality and the undercurrent
It's
of homoerotic tension
at
goes throughout the whole movie.
Mav
That's hysterical. I think
Medics.
so.
MAVMETAX.
Doomer, you got it wrong again. Guy is my co-host in this space.
It's because
and
you've
he is my
probably
space boo.
He's your space
or
boo.
or
if there's
click
any
on
homosexual activity
my
between
account and
Guy
you can probably
and I love
ride
I'll
me
never
in.
make that
All right,
mistake
Doomer?
again.
But it's at
Yeah, I can't believe you went there and made me admit that.
METAX.
But yo, Chris, thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
I think they're about
You know what?
done.
Thank you for giving me
Indeed.
2.5 hours. You know, we
Yeah,
got
they're about
through-
finished anyways.
There's so much more, of course, but I think I hit most of them. You know what? I'm gonna hang up, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I
I'm
forgot to
gonna
mention blah, blah, blah.
I'm gonna do
That's
another
okay.
video.
I got some information out,
And we're gonna watch
I'm very
the
grateful for
from the
questions.
beginning a lot
If
of
anyone
the.
has a last
I'll go
question
through and get the
or
best
something,
stuff
great,
out of it.
But if not,
I just want to
Uh,
point out, Chris, you may have also gotten abducted during the space because
I
there's an
didn't
hour
catch it.
of missing time. It was 3.5 hours.
I was running
well, I'll
my.
tell you what. I check the
bullshitter.
clocks all the time. When Sean and I are sitting there and we hear the ship outside over the roof, whoa, whoa, whoa. The first thing we do is we check the clock.
Has Sean been coming in
so
these?
you can see
Still talking
you know,
about it because
when
he
it goes
did,
away.
I did a video
you're
about
missing
it.
time,
He
because
gave an
they-
announcement that Sean
they're
was
quite
done,
capable. But
and I
if
felt
I
like
was
Sean
abducted, I hope
was
I
tired of doing it.
was able to continue
Maybe
the
feeling
conversation.
bad about it.
It was great. Like we were all right there with you, man.
I'm interested
Yeah,
if
thank you
he's
so much, man.
still
Yeah, thank all of you.
participating
And I
in this
don't know
shit or not. You said there's a
most of you.
podcast. I'm gonna look into that.
I know.
I've heard Sean is actually
maybe
pretty
10 of
cool.
you.
You can't even
And
talk to this
I'm
guy.
glad you listened to me.
Like, this guy wouldn't even probably
I
talk
hope
to me.
I hope I was as convincing as I am
Convincing.
honest. I hope I could convey a little bit of this to you.
It
And let me
conveyed
just
what a poor
beg you
state
all,
ufology is
please,
in.
take
If
this
this is what it's
seriously.
based on.
We need you. Right now, I see maybe 4 people in this room who know that this is real and who know what I'm saying is true. And we need more of you. All
Yeah,
we have
nobody
to
wants.
do
Well,
to prevent
nobody
this
wants to live a lie.
is stand up and resist. Tell them that.
And
Tell.
I think it started
if you could save the
innocent.
world by sitting on your couch and typing online.
It started as a
I'm
comedic
not
bit.
asking all that much.
And eventually
Tell
it
all your
kind of
friends
took
who
over
believe
his
this is
whole
fun
act, his
that they're
whole
complete
comedic act.
assholes.
And then he brought
That
his
they're
brother
wrong.
in when he started
And
getting
that we
invited
need
on
them.
podcasts.
Because this is
Like, look at all this
the
money we
battle
can make off this
for-
shit.
for humanity.
That's how I think it all
Okay?
started.
This is it. And we need you and we need them. And I can point you to a few things. The Allies of Humanity is a
Yeah,
4-book series.
I hear you, bro.
It's written by aliens who want to help us. And I was so skeptical. I mock everything and I don't believe a goddamn thing. But as my friends introduced me more and more to these books and the way they speak of the Greys and what they're doing, there's even chapters on what they're doing with the hybridized children, all of it.
I just
I've
wanted
been
a huge
forced
doob right at the beginning of the video.
to suspend my disbelief because there's nothing in these books, the Allies of Humanity, that disagrees in any way with what I know about the Greys.
Well, how do I know
I
you're
think
not getting your information
These
from
books
these
are
books?
legitimate and they're filled with what you need to know.
It's all
Okay?
shit from ancient
And when
aliens.
this is over,
It's
at
cliche.
midnight, I mean, this is
It's
almost
all
over now.
cliche.
But at midnight, my friends are hosting
Yeah, I do
a
too.
space where they'll be discussing the Allies of Humanity, and we'll all take turns reading a page or two. And I love to read out loud. It's fun. But that's something I can point you to. The Allies of Humanity books, they've got me convinced. And these people who've become my friends, they've become my friends
The way he
because
talks
what
is
I
so
have
funny.
been saying all this time fits hand in glove
He has a cadence.
with what the Allies of Humanity books are all about.
Dude, it's cliche. You're
And
not
so they
saying
believe
anything
me.
new.
And they support
Oh, the
me, and
aliens
they're
take
with
me up in a ship. They
And
suck
we're the
jizz out of me and
for
make
every
babies
love
with
and
it.
light,
That's nothing new.
starfish, jellyfish,
They've been saying
dog
that on
whistle,
Unsolved
CE5
Mysteries since the
stargazer
80s.
bullshit out there. We need you to look at this logically. I think it takes nothing more than a hard, logical look at what the aliens have done to determine whether they're good or bad. So we need you guys. And if you're still up at midnight, come through Spaces. Oh, Blue has just posted
Oh, I'm sure I'm blocked.
a post on the Allies of Humanity, and you can read the books for free.
Alright, I'm gonna
Not
go
a
ahead and
good
close
business
this
model.
shit down. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna end this stream and make this just the video for O'Leary because I didn't plan on listening to it that long. And I'll be right back up to play GTA 5. But yeah, appreciate everyone hanging out in the chat. This was actually really fun. We'll try to do this again. It's actually kind of fun to listen to those spaces that way. So really appreciate everyone hanging out in the chat. I'll be up on GTA here shortly. Thanks everyone for hanging out. If anyone wants to support, buymeacoffee.com/TJ Felony. You can also support at kodashfee.com/TJ Felony. You can support anonymously at Buy Me Coffee. Just leave your name blank. And I got a couple videos over on YouTube that recently went up. They're just explaining how I've been getting mass report and shit, and what's been going on with my last video that's been down and up and down. So yeah, check that out if you get a chance. Like, subscribe, all that shit. And I will see you all here shortly. Peace out. Be good to each other. You never know when you might have to go meet your star baby.